aspirants. I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of ANALYST IAS. Our today's topic for topic Decodified discussion is the structure of the atmosphere. So we will see why and news, what are atmospheric layers, composition of atmosphere, then we will study about the different layers, specific points, then we will come to our today's prelims practice question and the mains practice question as well. So we will start the video from now onwards. But here you can see that this was the Chinese spy balloon which was recently spotted in the United States of America's skies, and they just today shot it down, which would be yesterday they shot it down, and they are going to recover the debris. The range of this spy balloon is from 24 km to 37 km. So a question regarding in which layer does it fly can come. So we'll study about the layers. Why in news, the US military has downed the suspected Chinese spy balloon over the Atlantic Ocean and launched a mission to recover all equipment from its debris, and this has withdrawn a strong reaction from China, which warned of repercussions over America's use of force against its civilian unmanned airship. Now these are the different layers of the soil. Here you can see that this is the radio, and this kind of balloon was there which was spotted. Hot air balloons go up to 12 to 18 kilometers age, which is troposphere, and maximum weather events basically occur in this layer. Then we have different layers, and you can see the satellites are in the exosphere, and you can also observe aurora borealis and australis in the thermosphere, and meteors basically burn up to the mesosphere. So we'll study in detail about it. So first we'll study about the troposphere. It is the atmospheric layer between the Earth's surface and an altitude of 8 km at the poles and 18 km at the equator. The thickness is greater at the equator because the heated air rises to greater heights. The temperature in this layer, as one goes upwards, fall at the rate of 5 degree Celsius per kilometer and reaches minus 45 at the poles and minus 80 over the tropopause. So basically the temperature falls. The fall in the temperature is called lapse rate. It is also called the convective region, since all convection stops at the tropopause. Tropopause is the layer between the troposphere and stratosphere. It lies beyond troposphere up to an altitude of 50 km from the Earth's surface. The temperature in this layer remains constant for some distance, but then rises to reach a level of 0 degree to at 50 km altitude. This rise is due to the presence of the ozone layer. This layer is almost free from the clouds and associated weather phenomena, making conditions most ideal for the flying aeroplanes. Sometimes cirrus clouds are present at lower levels in this layer. So the aeroplanes generally fly in the upper troposphere or the lower stratosphere. Now we will talk about the mesosphere. This is an intermediate layer beyond the ozone layer and continues up to altitude of 80 kilometers from the Earth's surface. The temperature gradually falls to minus 100 degree at 80 kilometer altitude. Again the temperature falls. Meteorites burn up in this layer on entering from the space. Now we will study the thermosphere. In thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometers, and this layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, radio waves transmitted from the Earth are reflected back to Earth by this layer. The International Space Station and the satellites orbit in this layer. Though the temperature is very high, the pressure is low, therefore a person does not feel so much heat, and auroras are observed in lower parts of this layer as well. Now ionosphere is a part of thermosphere. So this layer is located between 80 and 400 kilometers, same as the thermosphere, and is electrically charged layer. This layer is characterized by ionization of the atoms, right? Because of the electric charge, radio waves transmitted from the Earth are again reflected back to the Earth by this layer. Temperature again starts increasing with the height because of radiation of the sun. Now this is the last layer, like the exosphere. It is the uppermost layer of the atmosphere, extended beyond the ionosphere above a height of 400 kilometers. The air is extremely rarefied and the temperature gradually increases through the layer. light gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here, and the temperature gradually increases through the layer as it is exposed to the direct sunlight. This layer coincides with the space. So here there are the different layers, you can see them again. This one is the troposphere. Then we go with the stratosphere. Here between troposphere and stratosphere, this layer is known as tropopause. This is stratopause. This is mesopause. This is thermopause. So this is how it is. Now in the next slide, I have given you the temperature variation. So as you can see that as when you will rise from the troposphere, the temperature will gradually decrease. It will be stable throughout the stratosphere and it will start increasing. Then again in the mesosphere, basically it will increase a bit and then again it will fall. But into the thermosphere again it will start rising, and this is how it goes. And in the exosphere, sorry, it will again rise due to the direct sunlight. Now we will come to our today's prelims practice question, that in which of the following layers all weather conditions occur: troposphere, mesosphere, exosphere and thermosphere. Here I can give you a trick in Hindi to basically remember the different layers. If you can remember the word कि तुम से मुझे थोड़ी इलायची चाहिए, this is what I just figured it out, right? तुम से मुझे थोड़ी इलायची, and you can just make your own to remember that the sequence now. And moreover, the Chinese spy balloon was spotted in the stratospheric layer. Remember this. Now we will come to our today's mains practice question, that explain the composition and structure of the atmospheric layers of the earth. This was all about today's topic. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay tuned for the next video.